In this video, let's talk about different file types in SolidWorks and how to save them or how to modify them. So suppose you have a SolidWorks assembly that consists of different sub-assemblies or different parts. And even like sub-assemblies also consist of different parts. And even those parts may have their own drawings, or even the assembly have their own drawing as well. So whenever you are gonna change the file path, or if you are gonna move any part which is part of assembly, if you want to change the file location, or if you want to just move that part from one folder to another folder, or if you want to change the name of that part from one to another one. So next time whenever you are going to open your assembly, so it's going to show you the error because the assembly could not find automatically the name of the part is changed. So that's why it's going to show you the error, and then you are going to face some problem. So let's go into the SolidWorks and let me show you how it works. I'm going to go into the SolidWorks, and then let's go and right now into our fourth video, and I'm gonna open this simple assembly. So this is a basic assembly, so which consists of three different parts. The first one is 1.4, 1.4-2, 1.4-3. So this consists of three different parts, and let's exit this assembly, and I'm gonna go back into my folder into I'm gonna go back into my exercise files, and as you can see, like this assembly consists of these three files. So let's say I want to change the name of 1.4-3 to 1.4-4. So as soon as I'm gonna change the name, and next time if I'm gonna open the assembly, so I'm gonna go there and then I'm gonna open this assembly. And look at that, like it's gonna show like where is the part which is 1.4-3, because assembly automatically cannot found that. So what you can do is you can just go into the browse, or like there was an option like you can go into the browse, it's gonna give you some seconds. If not, so it's gonna skip that, and then it's gonna make the assembly without that part. Or what you can do is like, again, let's go back, and I'm gonna select this assembly again. So again, it's gonna show you this part is missing. If I'm gonna go back into the browse file, and then as compared to 1.4-3, if I'm gonna select this 1.4-4, so in this way, for this instant, it's gonna replace that 1.4-3 into 1.4-4, and maybe in this way I can save my time by using this browse for files. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video, where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you. But suppose if you have hundreds of files, or if you have changed like dozens of file name, so it's really hard. Maybe for one part, and maybe you can remember and maybe you can solve this, but it could be a problem if you have hundreds of files. So what you need to do is, the best practice is, as you can see, like it could not find 1.4-3. So let's go back, let's exit this assembly, don't save, and I'm gonna go back into again, and then if I'm gonna select 1.4, and I'm gonna change the name from 1.4-4 to 1.4-3 again, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna open my assembly again. Boom. So you can see it's gonna open it very quickly, because there is no change in the file locations, or there is no change in the name of those parts. So it's a very good practice. Like if you are using your parts into assembly, so you should never change the file locations, or you should never change the name of the parts. So in this way we can save ourselves from a lot of complexities. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you.